Hey guys, this is Dartamos with Dartamos Dominions, and I'm back with Kris. How are you doing, Kris?
I'm doing fine.
Now, we were talking in between the week and a half break, and you were telling me that I missed you winning some sort of tournament. What happened?
There was a death match, I think, about 4 turns back from where we are now, and I sent a Dryad mother there, thinking that she had a fair chance to win if anybody sent something, but nobody did, so she just won by default.
And did she win anything good? I mean, is there the better arena mod, or is there anything for it?
No. So we just get the normal stuff, but she actually got a pretty good weapon. So I'm actually using her as a really heavy sock now.
Okay, excellent. Okay, well let's keep on going then. And when I get done with this and we watch what happened for this turn, why don't you point her out to me, and then we can see what the weapon is.
Exactly.
Okay, I do want to. I got to look at some of this, and I know that there are some important fights here. This doesn't look like one of them, unfortunately. Yep. Okay. Ubar was taken back by. Wait, hold on. Okay, so Ubar is now putting this under siege. Yeah. I'm guessing they're not actually. They're just raiding for the most part, right?
Yeah, they're actually. Yeah, they're taking their capital back, or the province, but of course they can't get into the fortress.
Yeah, it seems like a kind of a waste because they're gonna have to. They can't leave anything behind, right?
Probably not. I think they're just trying to annoy us as much as possible.
Now, these trolls, what's your plans for this?
Yeah, there was in the turn before one of my provinces were taken by, or maybe one of Ubar's provinces, I can't remember, was taken by these Umberhulks. And I thought there was a good chance that he would send his. Because it's a good province, there's a good chance he might send his Titan in there, because a Titan would easily be able to kill all those Umberhulks. So I actually sent in all my good stuff there. And we probably can find the Dryad. I think she's there too.
Yeah, she's right there. I was actually going to bring it up as soon as you were finished with that. So she's got this Champion's Trident. Yeah. What exactly is this? Because it seems like you're happy with it.
I am, because it's you get 2 attacks every time she attack, and quickness. So she actually attacks 4 times with this thing.
Oh my goodness, I missed that.
Yeah. So and it's a high damage. It has a good attack bonus and high defense bonus, and you also give a lock. That's pretty good for one item.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I always thought that these were really terrible items, but I guess I just didn't get to look at them.
Some of them are actually nice if you get them on the right one.
Now, does this make her more viable as? I mean, she still can't super combat and take on an army, correct?
No, but she can. She's pretty good at killing other super combatants and socks and stuff like that.
Why is she not able to super combat, and what would eventually kill her?
I mean, she could but you need to be lucky, because even the super combatant can avoid taking damage sometimes, and with only 14 hit points, she just need a good hard hit, and then she's dead. So you simply need more hit points for a good super combatant.
Okay, excellent. Now I'm kind of curious how this works out. I mean, is this scary to you? Was it not what you were expecting, or?
No, it was totally what I was expecting.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he did not go in here, so yeah, you can see they just murder them because they're all good socks. So
yeah, and they don't trample, so.
No, because most of my guys are size 4, so they can't trample them.
This is your national hero, right?
Yes. I got that a few turns back too, and I gave them the eye catcher.
Nice. Is there anything special about this this hero?
Yeah, it's it has this what's it called? Where it casts spells automatically, even when
innate caster. Is that it?
Innate caster, yes. and that's actually not a good thing when you use them in melee, because you can prevent them from casting spells, even if you don't script any spells. They will cast spells anyway. So so they tend to fatigue themselves out.
Yeah,
too
it
fast.
has 103
Yeah.
fatigue.
Yeah. But until they do that, they can fight pretty well. But
Okay.
yeah.
Excellent. Let me see. There was one that I really did want to see, and I'm guessing it's this one here. No, it's not. What? Where? Okay, it's got to be Strong Bay then?
Yeah, I try to. I think she stayed there actually with or he stayed with the pretender there, and I was guessing that he removed her, but he didn't, if I remember correct.
Okay.
So I just sent a sock to take the province back. I do not expect to really fight anything, but he actually does fight. Okay.
I mean, it looks like he's still. I mean, he's gonna get at least some kills out of it, but then I think he's gonna meet. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not gonna look very good.
No.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. What? Why is he? Is that paralyzed? He's paralyzed. How did he get paralyzed?
I don't know.
Huh.
Is he casting spells?
Okay, well, when we put this up, you'll definitely comment the answer.
And it, unfortunately, she don't lose any eyes, even though he has an eye shield. So.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's true.
She has pretty good resistance, but she still could have.
That was.
She didn't make some attacks, so yeah.
So this eye shield, you were also hoping to be able to possibly even get her to. I mean, it's only a +7. You roll that dice enough, and it's gonna come up badly.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Well, almost. It's definitely a try. I mean, do you think he's gonna stay here again?
Yeah. I mean. I think it's a possibility, so I actually sent in a lot of stuff there.
That is so much. Now, I mean, at this point, you're looking towards. You were saying you were looking towards Atlantis down here, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And is there anything else that you need to do before hitting Atlantis?
Yeah, I want to kill the Ubar's pretender. And I want to take the last throne, the big one, neutral one there.
I'm sorry, where I'm missing it somehow.
It's
here.
Right, yeah.
Okay, so you want to take this? Are you worried about losing anything here?
Yeah, it's the throne with the Springhawks. So I actually plan to send a sock with a lot of lightning resistance there, shock resistance there. So, because you can if you do it right, you can just outlast everybody, and then they just run. Because the Springhawks.
Could you go in there and like seduce or anything like that?
I could, yeah, but there's a Titan there, so.
And it's a female Titan on top of it, so you'd have to get like a cast charm, right?
Yeah, so yeah, it's. I could have tried that, but I really don't have resources for that. I think so. So I plan to just take it with a sock or super combatant, whatever you call it. But I haven't really decided what to do about that yet, because it's not really.
Excellent. Are you good with this turn? Can we move on to 33?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Excellent. Oh boy, I might not have gotten enough turns. Okay. Oh, hey, you got your pretender online.
Yes.
What is your plan for? Oh, what is that?
You can check it out.
The Temple of Life and Death.
Yeah, it's a site. I can't remember what it was.
Okay, let's look at it when we're done. I want to see if you actually caught the. if you actually caught her at all. Okay, not here. Oh, there she is. So she's attacking you, and she gets away again.
Yes.
Okay, at least you're getting, like, you're starting to... Those Jin warriors are not coming back.
No.
Okay. And then you get nothing else other than that, which is really sad. Hey, you got a lumber construct.
Yes. And a big treasure.
The Jade Empire, or the Jade armor is really good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's okay.
No, not that one. That one. I want to see what this is. Okay. Not anything really great, but I mean, still 2 gems is 2 gems.
Yeah, it's nice.
And it seems like your gem economy is starting to really roll at this point.
Yeah, I'm doing a lot of searching and having taken Helheim's lands and also searching those for stuff I don't think he has searched for. It's helping a lot.
So, okay, are you? I guess you're just trying to like this one and this one then, right?
Yeah, actually, yeah. So I send the big group in there in case he tries to let us stay one more time, and then I sent a lot of other stuff, enough I think to take her out in the other place. And I actually also contact Atlantis and tell him that she might go to his province in the forest there, and he promised to send something there because she has been annoying him a lot too. So he also wants to kill her.
Does he have? Okay. What's really interesting is he's been keeping his army here the entire time, and he finally moves it off, and an independent comes over and takes it. Or is that it, or is this Ubar's dominion?
No, I think it's Ubar's dominion.
Oh, okay. Sad. That would have been funny. Okay, is there anything else that we need to see from this? I see you've got like a large amount of troops down here.
Yeah, actually, I think you can see I have no nature gems. I think that's because I'm casting Mother Oak.
Are you? Okay. Oh, you put the jade armor on somebody.
Yep.
There it is. Oh. I mean, this looks both great and terrible all at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, quickness, but a lot of encumbrance. It's not. It doesn't work well together. So, but if you can pick it and put it on something that doesn't that has no encumbrance in battle, then it's pretty good. But yeah, I put it on this guy.
Okay.
Because he doesn't have much encumbrance naturally, so it's a bit better.
I feel like I had something else that I was going to ask you, but I kind of want to see if... Oh, no, that was what I was going to see. Let's see if you're getting... You are casting Mother Oak. And you're casting it with everything you have, which is what? Okay, so you're putting in near minimum then, right?
Yeah, yes.
Is there a strategy for that, or how does that work?
Yeah, I mean... People assume that Pandia will cast Mother Oak and you can't really take it from them because they got so many nature gems and stuff. So I just gambling that nobody's actually going to try to take it.
I hope I haven't given away state secrets here. I mean, like, to me, one of my favorite things was I played my EA Pangea game and I did the same thing where I did the minimum cast. And I kept the thing for like 30 turns because nobody tried to. Yeah. Like, nobody tried to overcast it.
Exactly. Sometimes my strategy is to cast it at minimum and then save up a lot of nature gems. So if anybody overcast it, I try to get it back. But
yeah, I think that's a really good strategy too. But it's definitely one that can backfire if they know. But if you, I mean, it's just it's that guessing game that's so difficult in Dominions.
I mean,
what's that, sorry?
It's very difficult to overcast stuff because you really don't know how much you need to to use, and if you use too little, you just waste a ton of gems, and that's really bad. So,
my favorite is when you're putting up some big global and you're trying to put in as many gems as you can to try to put it down, knowing that if the world tries to, like an arcane nexus or something like that, knowing that if the world comes up, comes against you and counterspells that you are in so much trouble.
yeah.
The entire world will go to war with you, and you're now down 700 to 900 gems.
Yeah, that can be bad.
You have your pretenders out. What are you going to do with these?
I actually researched a fair bit with them because they have a lot of research put together. About 100, I think.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, you're right.
And then I plan to do a bit of site searching at key places with them. But that's only also I realized that when you split them up, they actually go down in magic. So that's not ideal. So I actually don't do that a lot.
Are you going to twice born them?
Yes.
Okay.
I am.
That's what I was looking at, your death gems, and you're really low. What are you spending your death gems on? Dark knowledge?
Yeah, to some degree, I guess. I think I can't remember. I should have more death gems, yes. So I must have used them for something.
I see a skull staff, but...
Yeah, it's probably just some item fortuning and dark knowledge.
Now you're getting these revenants, which are just D1s, right?
Oh yeah, I also did those. Yeah, okay. For casting dark knowledge, exactly, because it's a waste to use the better mage for that.
Okay, so let's move on to turn 34. Okay, you've empowered yourself in air. What is the idea behind this?
Do
you remember what you spent the 40 gems for? Or the 50?
Try to go to the commander.
That's a good idea.
I completely forgot. I think it was some kind of plan with putting her into a communion, and no, I just had so many air gems that I really didn't.
So why not?
I simply had no body with air at all, except the one of my pretenders, and I wanted somebody to make outquills, and then I just took this lady because she has a lot of other parts. So if I wanted some cross pass item or something like that, I would have her to make it. Because I simply have nobody with air except one of my pretenders.
Are you going to be sights? Oh, you're doing owl quills.
Yeah. Because I had so many air gems from
like, do you have nobody that has air is a random?
No. Wow. That is actually I can't get air on the what's it called, the wizards I get at one of the thrones. The Iron Order, I think.
Okay, you're right. The iron, these ones right here. But that's a 25% chance.
Yeah, and I simply all the game I don't think I get a single one with air. And of course I can also only get one every four turns, so it's very slow to get.
Yeah, on average you're looking at 8 turns minimum, and that's if you don't have. Like I think my record was something like 80 turns of playing MA Ulm without an air random. Where I played something like, it was anywhere from 50 to 80 turns of playing Ulm. No air randoms.
It's kind of funny. Sometimes it's like that, and other times you just get exactly what you want the first time you try.
I watched Lucid's Ulm game, and he pulled something like 3 air randoms in a row, and I turned off the episode, and I was done. Like, it just so angry. My Yomi game, same odds. 40 turns. I got 1 air Yomi. Air just hates me.
Oh.
So I can definitely feel your lack of air here.
It's actually funny because in other games where I have plenty of air, people with air, and I search for air, I never find any gems. And this game where I don't have anybody for using the gems, I get a lot of them.
I don't even see, you haven't searched air at all.
No, because who would have done that? Up until now, I didn't have anybody with air at all. It's all because at Helheim did some good searches for air that I got all these air gems from.
Yeah, I think it's that, and then you're like the some of the other sites too.
Yeah, a few of them probably gives air too.
Okay, well, we did not get to see these battles, and I'm kind of curious as to whether you have tracked her down. That's not her.
Nope.
Okay, that's not her either. I'm guessing they went, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Did he didn't put her on here. Where did she go? Okay, not there.
She went there.
Did she? Oh my. Is it going to be enough? Okay, this should be enough, right?
Yeah, you would think, but yeah.
Oh, that makes me excited. Okay, cool. This is going to be awesome. I mean, resist magic. Why resist magic?
In case he uses
Soul Slay or something?
Yeah, stuff like that. Paralyze, Soul Slay. It also helps with rewind shields and stuff like that.
What is he doing? He's casting spells. No.
Yes. He should have been attacking.
Oh, this is one of those mistakes that just, it destroys the entire army.
Yeah, and they're casting desiccation. That's a really bad spell. I mean, don't he have a frozen heart? Does he have? I don't think does he have any cold resistance?
Desiccation has an MR check too. That's what's hilarious. It's not only is it fatigue, which don't get me wrong, it's kind of good, but it also has an MR check against somebody with 27 MR. Oh my goodness. What a disaster. This could have been over right here.
Yes. It kind of ruined my whole plan of catching her.
Now these sea trolls they were recruited. They're summoned, correct?
Yes.
So it's what, 5 gems, or is it 15 gems worth of sea trolls?
I think they are 2 gems each, aren't they?
Okay.
Something like that.
Okay, so let's move on from there. Everybody's trying to watch the fight at Light Heralds. This is great. Yeah. Okay, what province is this? So everybody's keeping an eye on your throne.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
It's kind of normal to have a scout on all thrones, and then I do some. I do a lot of patrolling here because there was a lot of unrest. I think. From an event or something like that, and then I just catch all the scouts.
That's grand. Okay, well, we're at turn 34, and behind the scenes, I put together a bunch more turns. Hooray! So we will not run out. Okay, the nice thing is you're actually getting sites with this Dark Knowledge. Is this just luck, or is this, do you know what you're doing?
I think I'm just searching where I find it most likely for sites to be, and of course I'm not doing it in Helheim's lands because I assume he has searched for this.
Okay, excellent. We have an Arco versus Sarmatia, and this looks like a real attack.
Yeah, they are still fighting.
Wait, Arco, I must have, maybe I forgot from last time. So Arco and Sarmatia are at war with each other.
Yes.
Okay, and then we have, wait, you attacked, is this you going in against him?
No, it's agreed upon because we guessed that she might move up there, so he agreed that I could try to stop her, and she did.
That was very. But you're still planning on attacking Atlantis, right?
Yes.
But you guys are happily talking about like killing this pretender even without that. That's really cool.
Yeah, because Atlantis don't know I plan to attack him, so why wouldn't we?
That's great. And so okay, this guy right here, he lost both his eyes, but still has 14 attack?
Yeah. That's because of Berserk.
Okay,
and quickness.
Blood Surge, Bless. Wow. That's amazing.
Oh, he's not even gone Berserk? Wow. Yeah, that's really cool.
Well, that was, I think that, I mean, am I wrong in saying that was a lot closer than it looked? Or was it really not that close?
I don't think it was that close. I mean, she was even with them blind, she was harassed down by all the insects and stuff. She probably had very low defense.
That's a really good idea. Oops. No, I can do this. Harassed. Yeah, she's got harassed -9. Wow. So even when he comes in here and is at 12 attack because of losing both of his eyes, her defense. It's a 50-50 chance whether she gets hit or not.
Yes.
Oh wow. Well, congrats, dude. I mean, this is a big moment. You don't have to worry about him anymore. Are you planning on giving Falgoth back?
I think I agreed to that. I can't remember.
So you attack him, and then you say, hey, you could take it back if you can get through me, type of thing.
Yeah, and I probably canceled our nap this turn or next turn. I can't remember exactly when.
Okay, so you still have a nap at this point, and now it's over.
Yeah. Yes.
So you like, hey, thanks for letting me take your province. By the way, like I'm canceling nap with you.
Yeah, more or less like that. Yes.
That's terribly awesome. Okay, you got mages. These are gorgeous. Dude.
Yeah, this is one of the best sites you can find.
And it's in the woods?
Yes.
Oh, happy birthday.
So I got a good fort there, so I can actually recruit them every turn.
And what's funny, we were talking about you not getting an air random, but this little fire random here just paid himself off.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, is there anything else that we need to look at for this turn?
I don't think so.
Okay. Then let's move on to turn 36. You are moving towards Thom 3 with Alteration 7 being after that. What is the purpose of Thom 3?
I think I'm going for Paralyze or something like that for my new Astral Mages to have something to cast.
And then what is Alteration 7 for?
That is for Mass Protection and Fog Warriors.
Okay.
Alteration 7 is probably the one thing I almost always go for because it's so good.
I'm seeing these Vine Ogres. Let me check and see. Okay, so nothing there. Just more Sarmatia. This is their actually, I want to see this army because Sarmatia's army and his formations have been gorgeous. I mean, look at this. This looks planned for some reason.
Yeah. But there's nothing there this time.
Okay. I'm just really impressed. Like I hope we get to see at least a couple more of his battles. And then that is the end of Ubar, I'm assuming, correct?
Yeah, I think that's pretty much his last.
Okay. Well done on that one. It looks like you guessed where he was going to be again, and now he is done.
I pretty much cover every province you can go to. So it's not so much about I guess, but just me having enough forces to cover everything. I couldn't do that as long as his pretender was there, because a force that could kill his other guys couldn't kill the pretender. But as soon as the pretender was dead, I could just cover everything with defenders.
It's just amazing, because when I play with Fish, Coconut, he knows where people are gonna go. He divines it somehow. And he can just he picks up these raiders. I saw one time we were in a fight with a guy, and he's like, "Oh yeah, he's gonna go all the way to my northern province up here." He puts all of his troops there, and that's the turn that the elves like that they. It must have been like a 3-turn move or something like that. He just has this like weird feeling. I'm more your style. Put troops everywhere. That'll solve the problem.
I mean, if I have to guess, I most likely, I mean, if it's a new player, I think he's probably just going there because that's. And if it's more advanced players, I think, where would I go if I was in his place? And then I guess that's where he goes.
And I
think
think
it's not always right, but it works sometimes.
The few times I've seen him be wrong were against new players, where he's like, "Why did he go there?" I see you're pinging this. I assume that's next on the menu, correct?
Yes.
Is there anything from this turn that I should be looking on? Oh, hey, we're getting crystal coins. I assume that you are going to, that Air Mage is actually going to come into their own at this point, correct? Oh, but I don't see any other crystal gear. Oh no, crystal coin. I'm sorry, I'm thinking crystal matrices.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so you're getting boosters at this point, correct?
Yes.
And what is that for?
Just for having them. I think. I don't think I have a specific plan with them right now.
But just keeping them around, just so you have more options then.
Yeah.
And I do love how much equipment you got here. Are you planning on utilizing this, or what's the? I'm sorry, I'm getting into habit now. I'm starting to organize here. This is what happens. I play with Coconut, and this is what I get every turn. And so this is my job playing with Coconut. Okay, this goes here, and where are the blood slaves? And I'll get them all taken care of. And then he does all the heavy lifting. So
yeah. My plan is to gear up socks and stuff against when I attack Atlantis. So I just make a lot of useful stuff and then put it on when I need it.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so you're thinking about actually doing thugs against Atlantis as well. I'm assuming that you're gonna at least try to go underwater. Would you?
No.
No, not at all. So you're just gonna stare at the shore.
I just need the throne.
Okay, so this and then you win, correct? And the one that you're attacking next turn, or 2 turns from now. Okay, let's try to fly through these real quick, because I would like to see. I'd like to have the conclusion of the throne before the end, but we're going to be able to see. Oh, shiny golem attacks. Oh, this is what I love about late game.
So
what's that?
Arco shows here that his research are much better than everybody else's.
Rate the golem. How do you like this golem?
I like it. It's a very killy golem. So if you want to kill stuff with it, it's the right choice here.
What is the purpose of the anti-magic amulet?
There is a few spells that can actually kill the golems, and that requires a magic check. what they call opposition, I think, for example.
Are you
we
talking
will
Arco
actually,
Sabali? Or I probably say it wrong. Oh, I'm sorry.
no,
What are you talking the spell?
yeah, the spell is called opposition, I think.
Oh, opposition. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. It kills. I think it kills or damage kills. I think.
So it's like a soul slave
constructs.
for golems.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. The only problem is that it's pretty short range, so it's not as easy to use.
That's what I remember about golems. They're a pain because everything that kills them requires you to be up close.
Yeah.
What's interesting about this is that he literally walked this in. I don't know why he walked it in and still has the Starshine helmet unless it was just out in the field and you couldn't swap it out.
Probably because it was out in the field. Or because he needed the mage to go with it.
Oh
but he can also... Yes, he's putting moss body and stuff on it.
That is a scary looking golem.
Yeah.
Oh,
but there's a lot of scary spam.
He's got two... I mean, he's killing 2 squares of them a turn.
Yeah.
And they just don't care. This is insane.
Yeah. Sarmatia can scary spam like nobody else.
I'm getting a healthy respect for Sarmatia, especially after seeing some of the stuff that's been happening lately.
Me too.
And what's funny is he doesn't retreat, does he?
No, he can't retreat. That's a golem. They can't retreat. Not even if you not even at when the game ends or the fight ends because of too many turns.
Have you ever seen? Have you seen the Daft Punk video where they do the old NES guide punching?
Nope.
It reminds me so much of this. This is exactly what they just go back and forth and just punch back and forth. Oh, whoa! That was not a route. That was a kill, and that was a lot of damage.
Yes, but
killed him.
I think that he actually won out of turns. So he's the attacker. So he's the one that has to retreat first. But since Golem can't retreat, it just dies instead.
So I thought,
but I'm not quite sure.
They die or they take 999 points right away.
Yeah, it's like the skeletons when they dissolve when you have no command. I think because it's mindless, it simply can't retreat, so it dies instead.
That is nuts. Okay, what's really sad is that he was starting to really get rid of them when he died, but I still don't think he would have ever been able to get through this. He would just gotten 2 more squares, killed a skeleton, 2 more squares. So, I mean, very well done. I really like this Sarmatia player. It's been a lot of fun to watch their play. Now, interestingly enough, what is this? Has he gone to war with Sarmatia?
Yeah, he has actually been to war with Sarmatia for some time now. I think we just haven't seen much of the action, but Machaca also goes into that war against Sarmatia. He might have done it too at this point.
I mean, what's amazing to me is that you're an indie throne, and then this one, and then one more other than that, and you... Okay, so you still are 3 thrones away, so I guess it's not that close, but you've got your eye on the prize, and nobody seems to really... I don't want to say care, but you know, they seem to be attacking Sarmatia rather than you.
Yeah. And they kind of know that this independent throne is in my land, so I kind of have that too.
Yeah, it's
the one
really, okay.
Tagging, yeah. So I kind of have. I only claimed 2 thrones, but I kind of have 3, so I only need 2 more. So yeah, I think maybe they should have been a bit more nervous about me.
Yeah, and not only that, but I mean, I assume that you're a known player. I mean, I know that for a fact. I knew of you when I was playing, and you seem to know your stuff. It's kind of surprising. I think we were talking about, some of these big name players that were winning in some of the tournament players. And one of my questions was, how did they win when players knew that they were such a threat? And I mean, we saw what happened to Helheim. Helheim attacked you, and you crushed him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, let's go into turn 38. See how this attack goes. And then, okay, so we've got the Twiceborn is starting. Crystal Garden is really cool. Is the Crystal Garden... That doesn't give you... that doesn't give you mages, does it?
No.
Crystal Citadel, maybe. Okay, so that's a nothing fight. That's a nothing fight. And then this is your... Wait,
this is actually my attack.
Wait, what? You took it with a lumber construct?
Yeah, but I don't take it, unfortunately. But
oh, well, then don't spoil it. I still have hope. There will be a replay bug. You will survive. I have hope.
The thing is, he's actually taking a bit of damage from the archers, and since he can't regen. And also, no, the problem actually is... it's not the archers. It's there's some of these spirits with this spirit shot that gives 100% fatigue.
Oh.
You can see them, and so he fatigues out, and then he gets a lot of critical hits from the archers, and that kills him.
Because these archers are scary to me. I really like them. I was playing with Who has these guys in? Is it Uruk? It's
and Uruk.
I played with these guys in an expand, and the expand actually worked really well.
Yeah, these are these are really good archers. I mean, 14 damage. That's more than most humans do with a javelin. Also.
And it's a 45 range. I mean, 45 range is good.
It is.
Okay, so sadly he only killed a couple hawks. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, well, either way, I think... Hey, look, Arcocephali actually was successful with the golem. Excellent. Okay, well, sadly, I think that we're out of time. Is there anything else from this episode we need to look at?
One thing, a funny thing is that this probably wouldn't have worked at all, because if I'm right about the golem, the lumber construct would also have died as soon as that he was forced to retreat. So the idea is that you can retreat, because you either lose a...
okay. So you were hoping to... I'm really surprised that I think like a fire shield would have actually been really good, but that would have killed things, and that wasn't your goal, right?
Yeah. No. If I had killed the spring horse, then the axemen would have.
These guys just chop you up.
Yeah. So the idea here is to not kill anything and just outlast everything, and then when they flee, you'll not flee. But I've forgotten that you die if you can't flee as a mindless being. So
it's really interesting. I remember this was the one when I was just about to start multiplayer that I played against this throne, and I could not figure out how to kill it. I'm like, this is unkillable. They just made a throne that was completely unkillable. And it was either this one or maybe it was the Watcher one. It was one of the electric ones though. And
the Watcher one is, damn, that's even harder than this one. But you can use some of the same tactics. You just have to send one or two guys really strong, or 3 or 4 if you don't have really strong guys, in with smashers and a lot of shock resistance, and they can actually take the Watcher throne fairly easily. And the only problem is the monolith might use some spells to kill your stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I've lost so many armies and so many thugs and so many things to that stupid throne, but it's killable, which is something I didn't know as a single player person, not talking to other players and not getting ideas. You're always, so many other players have so many different ways of looking at this and coming up with different solutions. And,
so now I just decide that, okay, I'm sending an army. So I'm sending pretty much everything I can.
Okay, well,
And
sadly, we're going to have to see that one next time. But Kris, thank you so much for joining. I'm so excited because I really feel that the action's going to start heating up as soon as you get done with this throne. So, yeah, thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you so much for being here.
And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a good one. Bye.